He wanted to phone home, and in doing so, he stole the hearts of millions. In 1982, Steven Spielberg gave us a masterpiece about friendship, wonder, and the magic of childhood. Today on Filmalgia, we are tracking down the Valley kids and scientists of E.T. Let's see how this incredible cast has transformed over the last 44 years and pay tribute to those who have left us. Henry Thomas as Elliot, the lonely boy who found a best friend from the stars and delivered one of the most emotional audition tapes in Hollywood history. He has successfully broken the child star curse to become a prominent king of modern horror television. As a favorite collaborator of director Mike Flanagan, he has delivered powerful, mature performances in acclaimed series like The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and The Fall of the House of Usher, proving his dramatic depth has only grown with age. He was 10 years old during filming, turned 11 at the premiere, and is now 54 years old. Drew Barrymore as Gertie, the adorable, scream-happy little sister who accidentally taught E.T. how to speak and dress up. Her natural charisma made her an overnight global sensation and a pop culture icon. Today, she is a true Hollywood powerhouse who has conquered every corner of the entertainment industry. From starring in massive hits like Charlie's Angels and 50 First Dates, to running her own highly successful production company, Flower Films, she currently dominates daytime television as the beloved, energetic host of The Drew Barrymore Show. She captured our hearts at just 7 years old and is now 51 years old. Robert McNaughton as Michael, the protective big brother who went from teasing Elliot to leading the legendary bike-flying rescue mission, winning a Young Artist Award for his grounded performance. His path has been one of the most unique in the cast. He largely retired from Hollywood in the early 2000s to live a quiet life working for the United States Postal Service in Phoenix and Jersey City. Though he occasionally steps back into the indie acting scene or appears at fan conventions, he remains completely content away from the glitz of the red carpet. He brought Michael to life at age 15 and is now 59 years old. Dee Wallace as Mary, the hard-working, resilient, yet understandably overwhelmed single mother trying to raise 3 kids while processing a painful divorce. Today, she is revered as an undisputed scream queen and horror icon, with legendary roles in The Howling, Cujo, and Critters. With over 200 acting credits to her name, she remains incredibly active in film and television, while also working as an author, spiritual teacher, and motivational speaker. She played the maternal heart of the film at age 33 and is now 77 years old. E.T. was never just a mechanical puppet or a bundle of studio wires. He was a living, breathing cinematic miracle, brought to life by the incredible combined teamwork of 3 hidden performers. Inside that iconic alien suit, 3 completely different lives merged into one unforgettable character. First, there was Tamara Detrow, who stood at just 77 centimeters tall. She was the primary emotional anchor of the character, stepping into the heavy suit to give E.T. his gentle, fragile posture and innocent curiosity in all the main bedroom scenes with Elliot and Gertie. Though she tragically passed away in 1990 at the young age of 30 due to heart failure, her soulful physical performance remains immortalized. Handling the vast majority of the heavy lifting and physical performance inside the grueling suit was Pat Billon, an 86-centimeter tall actor who was 34 during filming. Billon endured the intense heat of the animatronic costume to give E.T. his domestic curiosity during the famous house scenes. Heartbreakingly, just months after the film became a global phenomenon, Billon passed away in January 1983 at age 35, never getting to fully witness the historic legacy he helped create. Finally, for the unforgettable comedic scene where E.T. gets drunk on beer in the kitchen, Steven Spielberg discovered 12-year-old Matthew Demerit. Born without legs, Matthew used his extraordinary upper body strength to walk entirely on his hands inside a specially modified suit. By doing so, he single-handedly invented E.T.'s famous, wobbling, waddling gait that audiences still imitate today. Peter Coyote as Keys, the mysterious key-jangling government agent who initially seemed like a threat, but turned out to be a man driven by his own childhood dreams of meeting an alien, bringing a rare sense of empathy to the role. Today, he is a deeply respected veteran actor, an ordained Zen Buddhist priest, and an Emmy Award-winning narrator whose iconic, soulful voice has guided viewers through legendary Ken Burns documentaries like the Vietnam War and the Roosevelts. He portrayed the enigmatic agent at age 40 and is now 84 years old. Erica Eleniak as the pretty girl in class, the school crush who received one of the most memorable first kisses in cinema history during the chaotic frog rescue scene. Following her unforgettable cameo, she skyrocketed to global fame in the 90s as one of the original starlets of Baywatch and starred in the blockbuster Under Siege. She filmed this iconic moment at just 12 years old and is now 56 years old. C. Thomas Howell as Tyler, one of Michael's bike-riding, cigarette-smoking teenage friends who helped outrun the government, making his memorable film debut here. He has since built a massive, steady career as a reliable character actor, with prominent roles in hit shows like The Walking Dead and Criminal Minds. He started his Hollywood journey in this film at age 15, and is now 59 years old. Casey Martell as Greg, the headphones-wearing friend who didn't hesitate to help with the alien rescue mission. He has long stepped away from the cameras in the entertainment industry, successfully transitioning into a private life and a career in financial planning. He wore those iconic headphones at age 17 and is now 61 years old. Sean Fry as Steve, the skeptical friend who couldn't believe E.T. was actually real until the bicycle took flight into the sky. He chose a different path after his youth and currently lives a completely private life, entirely outside of the entertainment industry. He witnessed the alien magic at age 15 and is now 59 years old. Pat Welsh as the voice of E.T., the chain-smoking, raspy voice that gave life to the alien and delivered the immortal line, "E.T. phone home." Discovered by chance, she left behind one of the most recognized, beloved, and imitated vocal performances in the history of modern cinema. She voiced the cosmic visitor at age 67 and passed away on 1995 at the age of 79. From a glowing finger to a flying silhouette against the moon, these actors helped craft a story that will live as long as people look up at the stars. Hearing how their ages line up today really puts the passage of time into perspective. Who had the most surprising transformation for you? Let us know in the comments.